Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at AMD, and on this chart we are tracking here on the long time frame a wave 1 up, and then we have our wave 2 down here, and now we would be in a third wave that is developing here to the upside. And within this third wave, I would say that we are still attempting to complete the first wave, in fact, and then we could have a wave 1 up, and we would be looking for a wave 2 correction that would allow for a pretty nice entry before a strong movement to the upside in the third wave. Now, so far within this wave 1, I would consider that we completed here the wave 1, the wave 2, the third wave, possibly the fourth wave, and then we would be looking for the fifth wave to the upside. Now, for this fourth wave, we still have the area of support between the $105 down to the $45.4 level. That is still very relevant. We don't have any confirmation yet that we did bottom, but we did, I suppose we do have one confirmation, in fact, and that is that we had a three-wave move that developed here to the downside that is expected to be seen in most corrections, and we did get the reversal afterwards, but we don't have a clear five-wave structure to the upside and a three-wave correction that we hold and then still reverse again. That would be the next level of confirmation that would really allow us to have a lot more confidence that we really are in this fifth wave to the upside. Now, the thing is, this fifth wave is or will be a five-wave move, but it could turn out to be an ending diagonal, so I cannot really dismiss the idea that this could actually be a wave 1 complete. And it could also be a B wave, because really what I believe we are looking at here is an ABC pattern that developed. There are alternative scenarios, so there is also the possibility that here we are tracking really a 1 2 1 2, and then this could be a third wave up, but the structure really isn't backing up the idea that this would be a third wave. So I don't even think I would be looking here at the yellow scenario where we would be tracking this as a third wave, in fact. So I'm actually even removing that from the chart. And at the moment I have to say the structure is not the most promising. We did reach the ends of the resistance area for a wave B that we have here in the green interpretation. We did surpass it slightly, but then we found resistance at this top, this previous top, and this created this stronger, more substantial movement to the downside. Now, I have to say there is a real risk, a real threat that we are still going lower within this green scenario, and an ideal target that I would be looking for this wave C would be at the 100% extension at the $62.7 level. Now, before that, we do have also the 38.2% retracement, a level of support within the expected wave 4, but structural resistance is kind of lacking there. We might not necessarily hold that. We do have other levels of resistance much earlier, but we will have to actually wait and see if it turns out that we are indeed within the green interpretation. But if you really are interested on this stock and you don't want to miss out, I would see this area for wave 2 between the $133 at the 38.2% retracement down to the $93 level, still a decent entry area with at least good risk reward ratios for the third wave to the upside that would follow. Now, so far, I would say that, technically this could be an ABC that is developing to the downside, could in fact reach very nicely the 38.2% retracement, but we have to be prepared not to form this into a much more stronger interpretation that would be in the green scenario. That could be a 1 2, and then this could be another 1 2. This could be a third wave that has been triggered to the downside that could push a lot lower, but we don't really have enough structure, enough data to follow this. So the only thing I can tell you is that if we are looking here for a 1 2 setup, we would be looking at that 138.2% extension for a target for the third wave that would follow. If this turns out to be an ABC, this could be a correction that completes much earlier and could still allow this wave 1 to extend further to the upside. Then I would be looking only at that 100% extension for a wave C to the downside here, and that would be at the $145 level. So for now, we will have to wait and see. I wouldn't necessarily recommend an entry before we have a more substantial pullback, at least to the support zone that we have here in white. But for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.